Hi students and friends, welcome to the channel Learn and Teach by Ayaz. In this video, I will talk about IGCSE 0620 past papers. And today I have selected October-November 2022 and the variant is 21. I'm not going to waste my time in reading the instructions as you all know the instructions for this paper. This paper is a multiple choice extended version and there are 40 questions on this paper. You need to choose one best answer for each question. You are not allowed to use a correction flute or you are not allowed to write on any barcodes. You can use calculator. Periodic table is provided and any rough working should be done on this paper. So let's continue with the paper. Question number 1. The diagram shows the changes of state between a solid, a liquid, and a gas. You see solids converting to the liquid state and liquid is converting into the gas state. And gas state converting back into the liquid state, then liquid state converting back into the solid state. In which changes of state is energy being given out? Remember when state changes from solid to liquid and liquid to gas, particles gain energy. It means it's taking energy from the surrounding. On the other hand, when the state changes from gas to liquid and liquid to solid, energy is released or given out to the surrounding. So definitely 3 and 4 will be the state in which the energy is given out. So the correct answer for this question will be number D. Number 2, a colored dye is separated by chromatography. One component of the dye moves a distance of 13 centimeter and has an RF value of 0.86. Which distance did the solvent front move? We need to calculate the distance of the solvent. You know the formula? RF is equal to distance by dye divided by distance by solvent. Let's place the value. RF value is given. It's 0.86 and distance covered by dye is also given 13. We need to calculate the distance covered by the solvent. Let's consider this as x. So it will become x is equal to 13 divided by 0.86. So the answer will be 15.11. C will be the correct answer for this question. Number 3, a mixture contains salt, sand, and sulfur. Salt dissolves in water but not in xylene. Sulfur dissolves in xylene but not in water. Sand does not dissolve in water or xylene. What is the order of the processes used to separate the salt, the sand, and the sulfur from the mixture? You can either start with water or xylene. If we start with water, then we have to filter. Then we need to add xylene to the residue, then filter it again. So choice B looks correct to me. The other choices are not correct. Because in choice A, in the first step, they are adding water, filtering, then they are adding xylene to the filtrate instead of adding it to the residue. So this is wrong. Choice C, if you add xylene and filter, then you have to add water to the residue, not filtrate. So this is also wrong. Choice D, add xylene, filter. Then you have to add water. They have added xylene again. So this is again wrong. Number 4, which statements about isotopes of the same element are correct? Number 1, they are atoms. which have the same chemical properties because they have the same number of electrons in their outer shell. This statement is correct. Number 2, they are atoms which have the same number of electrons and neutrons, but different number of protons. Isotopes have same number of protons and electrons, not neutron. So this is wrong. Number 3, they are atoms which have the same number of electrons and protons, but different numbers of neutrons. This is also correct. So 1 and 3 is correct. B will be the right answer for this question. Number 5, which type of structure and bonding is present in an element that is malleable and conducts electricity? Definitely they are talking about metals. So metals have metallic lattice or metallic bonding. So D will be the right answer for this question. 6, which statements about potassium bromide are correct? Number 1, it has a high melting point. Potassium bromide is an ionic compound. So ionic compounds definitely have high melting point. So this statement is correct. Number 2, it dissolves in water. Yes, this statement is also correct. It dissolves in water. Number 3, it conducts electricity when solid. This is wrong. The reason is that conducts electricity only in molten state or when dissolved in water. So automatically A will be the right answer for this question. Number 7, which substance has a similar structure to silicon 4 oxide? Silicon 4 oxide has structure like this, which is tetrahedral. A, carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide has a linear structure like this. So this is wrong. B, diamond. Diamond also has a tetrahedral structure. So this is correct. For your convenience, I am reading other choices also. C, graphite. Graphite has hexagonal structure like this. Sodium oxide. Sodium oxide is an ionic compound. It contains ionic lattice like this. So both of these are incorrect. Number 8, caffeine is a stimulant found in coffee. This is the structure of caffeine. Which formula represents caffeine? Now we will count the number of carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, and oxygen in this stimulant. Let's count the number of carbon atoms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. C8. Now let's count the hydrogen atom for this molecule. H. 1 plus 3, 4. 4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus 3, 10. H, 10. Now let's count the nitrogen atom in this. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 4. Now let's count the oxygen atom. 1, 2, it means O2. So answer C will be the correct one for this question. Number 9, 4.55 gram of zinc is reacted with 50 centimeter cube of 2.25 mole per dm cube dilute hydrochloric acid. The equation for the reaction is shown. This is the reaction. Zn plus 2HCl gives ZnCl2 plus H2. Which volume of hydrogen gas at room temperature and pressure is produced in the reaction? From the data, we need to calculate the, first of all, we need to find the excess and the limiting reactant. Once we know which of the reactant is limiting, then we will use the moles of this limiting reactant in order to find the moles of hydrogen. Then we will be able to calculate the volume of gas. So first of all, I will convert the mass of zinc into moles. AR of zinc is, if you look at the periodic table, here is zinc. AR of zinc is 65. So AR of zinc is 65. We will divide 4.55 by 65. I am writing Zn here. We'll get the moles of Zn. 4.55 divided by 65. 0.07 moles. Let's calculate the moles of hydrochloric acid, that is HCl. According to the information, 1000 centimeter cube contains 2.25 moles. 1000 centimeter cube contains 2.25 moles. Therefore, 50 centimeter cube contains X moles. So we will get X is equal to 2.25 multiplied by 50 and divided by 1000. 2.25 multiplied by 50 divided by 1000. 0.1125. Now, according to the reaction, one mole zinc reacting with 2 moles hydrochloric acid. Therefore, 0.07 moles react with X moles of hydrochloric acid. X is equal to 0.07 multiplied by 2 divided by 1. 0.14, which is more than the moles of hydrochloric acid we are having, which means that hydrochloric acid is the limiting reactant here. HCl is the limiting. Now, HCl, H2. 2 moles produces 1 mole of H2. Therefore, 0.1125 moles produces X mole. X is equal to 0.1125 divided by 2. Point 0.056. These are the moles of hydrogen. We will multiply this by 24. 0.056 multiplied by 24. Answer is 1.344, which means 1.35. A will be the right answer for this question. Number 10. In the electrolysis diagram, oxidation is occurring at electrode 1 and reduction at electrode 2. So this is cathode. Electrode 2 is cathode. Electrode 1 is anode. Which row shows the directions of movement of the electrons in the external circuit and of the positive ions in the electrolyte? Direction of the movement of electrons in the external circuit is from 1 to cathode, because at anode there's oxidation taking place, that is loss of electron, and at cathode there's a gain of electron taking place. So electrons are moving from 1 to 2. So either 1A is correct or B is correct. What about the movement of positive ions? Positive ions will move towards from 1 to 2. So A will be the right answer here. 11. When an acid is added to an alkali, the temperature of the reaction mixture rises. Which words describe this reaction? The reaction between acid and alkali is neutralization. So we either have C or D as correct answer. Both A and B are incorrect because this is not a decomposition reaction. And the temperature of the reaction mixture rises, which means energy is released. So D will be the right answer for this question. Number 12. Some properties of four fuels are shown. Which fuel is a gas at room temperature and makes two products when it burns in a plentiful supply of air? Whenever you burn hydrogen, you will get water. You will not get two products, so this is wrong. Now we are left with methane, octane, wax. Methane only exists in gas state at room temperature by looking at the melting and boiling point. Octane is the liquid at room temperature and pressure, and wax as solid at room temperature pressure. So B will be the right answer for this question. Number 13. Ethene can undergo complete combustion as shown. This is the formula of ethene. We have 3O2 plus 2CO2 plus 2H2O as the products. Some bond energies are given in the table. Here we have bond energies in the table. The energy change of the reaction is minus 1408 kilojoule per mole. What is the bond energy of the CO bond in CO2? We know the formula. Reactant bond breaking energy change minus bond making energy change is equal to overall energy or enthalpy change. So we have reactants minus product. So we have four CO bond, CH bonds, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 CH bond. So we will multiply 4 by 412 plus 1 C double bond C, 612 plus 3 O2 bonds. So we will multiply 3 by 496. Put all this under the bracket minus the product. On the product side, we have 2CO2. If I will consider X as CO, C double bond O, then we will have 4X. Plus, there are 2H2O, which means 4 OH bond, 1, 2, and 3, 4. So we will multiply 4 by 463. And let's solve this. Is equal to minus 1408. Now let's find the value of X here. So 4 multiplied by 412. We'll get 1648 plus 612 plus 3 multiplied by 496, 1488 minus 4x minus 4 multiplied by 463, 1852 is equal to minus 140. After addition subtraction, we will get minus 4x one 648 plus 612 plus 1488 minus 1852. We'll get plus 1896. 1896 is equal to minus 1408. Or we have minus 4x is equal to minus 1408 minus 1896. So we will add 1408 and 1896 together. We will get minus 3304. Minus 3304. So minus x is equal to minus 3304 divided by 4. 3304 divided by 4. 826. It should be plus. The reason is that both sides carrying minus chart. So 826 means C will be the right answer for this question. Number 14. A student adds excess zinc to dilute hydrochloric acid at 25 degrees centigrade. The hydrogen gas produced is collected and measured at room temperature and pressure. The results are plotted and labeled as curve X on the graph. The experiment is repeated at 50 degrees centigrade with all other conditions remaining the same. Which graph shows the results at 50 degrees centigrade? Now this time the temperature is high. Other conditions are same. So we will have less steeper graph for this one. So B will be the right answer for this question. Question number 15. Dinitrogen tetroxide N2O4 is converted into nitrogen dioxide NO2 in a reversible reaction. This is a reaction. N2O4 gas gives 2NO2 gas. The forward reaction is endothermic. Forward reaction endothermic means delta H will be plus in the forward direction. The backward will be exothermic automatically. Delta H will be negative on the reactant side. Which conditions give the highest equilibrium yield of nitrogen dioxide? We want high yield of nitrogen dioxide. So the temperature must be high in this case. So automatically choice A and C is correct. B and D both are incorrect. What about the pressure? If you increase the pressure, the equilibrium will shift to the side with less number of moles. So in this case, you have to reduce the pressure. So A will be the right answer for this question. Number 16. When magnesium is heated with zinc oxide, a reaction occurs. The equation is shown. Mg plus ZnO gives MgO plus Zn. Which substance is oxidized? Magnesium has gained oxygen, so it is the one which is oxidized. So automatically choice A will be the right answer for this question. 17. The diagram shows an experiment. You have thistle funnel, conical flask, and gas syringe. We have added aqueous P from thistle funnel in conical flask containing solid Q. Whatever gas produced will be collected in the gas syringe. A small volume of aqueous P is poured onto solid Q and the tap of the funnel closed. Which pairs of substances cause the syringe to fill up with gas? HNO3 and Mg. Yes, this is correct. HNO3 when reacts with magnesium produce a gas and salt. HCl and Cu. Copper is among the least reactive metals, so it does not react. So this is not possible. H2SO4 and Na2CO3. Sodium carbonate and sulfuric acid when reacted together, they produce a gas. So this will also fill the syringe with gas. So the correct answer for this question will be C. Number 18. Ethanoic acid reacts with water to produce an acidic solution. Which row describe the roles of ethanoic acid and water in this reaction? Ethanoic is an acid, so it donates a proton. And water will be acting as a base, it will accept protons. So C will be the right answer for this question. Number 19, aqueous ammonium sulfate is made by reacting aqueous ammonia with dilute sulfuric acid. How solid ammonium sulfate obtained from the resulting solution? You simply crystallize it. So A will be the right answer in this case. 20, carbon forms two oxides, carbon monoxide, CO, and carbon dioxide, CO2. Which row describes these two oxides? CO is neutral and CO2 is acidic. So choice C will be the right answer for this question. 21. Group 2 elements show the same trends as group 1 elements. Which statement about elements in group 2 is correct? I am reading the statements. A, the melting point of barium is higher than the melting point of calcium. So according to this information, this should be the wrong statement. The melting point of calcium will be higher than barium. B, barium is more reactive than beryllium. This is the right statement because it's in parallel to group 1. The reactivity increases down the group 1 and it's also happening in group 2. So I'm reading the other statements for your convenience. Strontium would not react with oxygen. This is wrong. Strontium is below in this group, so it will definitely react with oxygen. D, magnesium is more dense than barium. Density down the group will increases. So this is also wrong statement. So only choice B will be the right one. Question number 22. Some information about properties of group 1 elements is shown. We have element lithium, sodium, potassium, and rubidium. Melting point and density is given. Potassium and rubidium, melting point is missing, and for rubidium, density is also missing. What are the values of X, Y, and Z? How are you going to solve it? We know the trend in group 1, the melting point decreases down the group. Melting point decreases. So both of these must have melting point less than this. Even rubidium must have a melting point lower than potassium. So X and Y. So either B is correct or D is correct. Both A and C is incorrect. What about the value of Z? Density down the group increases. Density increases down the group. So the density will be higher. So only D will be the right answer in this case. Number 23. Which statements describe properties of transition elements? Number 1, they form colored compound. This is correct. Number 2, they have variable oxidation states. This is also correct. Number 3, they have low densities. This is wrong. Number 4, they are volatile. This is also incorrect. They are hard. They do not evaporate easily. So only 1 and 2 is correct. A will be the right answer for this question. Number 24, which statement about the extraction of aluminium by electrolysis is correct? Aluminium is extracted from its ore. Cryolite, wrong. Bauxite is used, which is the ore for aluminium. A is wrong. B, aluminium is formed at positive electrode. This is again wrong. It's produced at negative electrode. C, bauxite is used to lower the temperature of the extraction process. This is again wrong. Cryolite is used. So we are left with only D. D will be the right answer. Graphite is used for both the positive and negative electrodes. This is right. 25. Copper 2 nitrate and zinc carbonate are heated strongly in separate test tubes. Which row identifies the gases produced? So both are heated strongly. So copper 2 nitrate will produce oxygen and nitrogen dioxide. Zinc carbonate will produce carbon dioxide only. So choice A will be the right answer for this question. Question number 26. Iron from a blast furnace can be converted to steel. Which statements about steel are correct? Number 1, steel contains more carbon than iron obtained from the blast furnace. This is wrong. Number 2, steel is produced by blowing oxygen through the iron. Yes, this is correct. 3, calcium oxide is added to molten iron to remove as basic impurity oxides? No, it is used to remove acidic impurities, acidic oxides. So this is also wrong. Only 2 is correct. D will be the right answer. 27. Which metal is used to galvanize steel? Very easy. Zinc is used to galvanize steel. 28. The diagram shows a stage in the purification of dirty water. So showing the stages in the purification of dirty water. We have dirty water, then we have sand, we have fine gravel, we have pot with hose in bottom, we have coarse gravel. Which process does this apparatus show? It definitely shows filtration. D will be the right answer. 29. Which substance is polluted? In polluted air, damages stonework and kills trees. It's definitely acidic oxide must be sulfur dioxide. D will be the right answer. 30. Which row explains why a high temperature and an iron catalyst are used in the manufacture of ammonia by the Haber process? High temperature is used to increase the rate of reaction, as well as catalyst also increase the rate of reaction. So only choice B will be the right one for this question. 31. The scheme shows 4 stages in the conversion of sulfur to sulfuric acid. In which stage is the catalyst used? We have sulfur to sulfur dioxide, stage A. No. Sulfur dioxide to sulfur trioxide, yes, stage B. So B must be the right answer. In this one, I'm reading the other statement also for you. Stage C, conversion of sulfur trioxide into oleum. No, this is also wrong. Stage D, conversion of oleum into concentrated acid when water is added. No, we don't use catalyst here. 32. Which element has an oxide that is used as a food preservative? Sulfur dioxide is used as a food preservative. 33. Which substance gives off carbon dioxide on heating? Limestone gives carbon dioxide on heating. This is a formula of limestone, CaCO3. You will heat it, you will get calcium oxide plus CO2. Lime is CaO. You won't get carbon dioxide. This is wrong. Lime water is CaOH twice. Slake lime also does not contain carbonate ion. 34. Which formula represents ethanol? CH3, this is wrong. This is ethane. CH2, this is ethene. This is again wrong. CH3, CH2OH. Yes, this is right. This is a formula for ethanol. D. CH3COOH. This is again wrong. This is a formula for ethanoic acid. 35. Which statement about structural isomers is correct? A. They have same structure but different reactivity. No, this is wrong. B. They have the same general formula but a different number of carbon atoms in their molecules. This is also wrong. C. They have same structure but different relative molecular mass. This is again wrong. Structure will be different and relative molecular mass will be same. So D will be the right answer. They have different structure but same numbers of each type of atom. 36. Which formula is the same in methanol, ethanol, and propanol? These all belongs to homologous series alcohol. So they all must have same general formula. Only choice B will be the correct here. 37. Ethene reacts with water under suitable conditions. Which statement about this reaction is correct? A. The product of this reaction has an MR of 46. So what you will get when you react ethene with water? Formula of ethene is C2H4 and water is H2O. When you react this, you will get ethanol. You get ethanol. Formula for ethanol will be C2H6O. If you work out the MR for this one, we have 2 carbon atoms. Carbon is here and AR of carbon is 12. So 2 multiplied by 12, we'll get 24. We have 6 hydrogen atoms. We'll multiply 6 by 1. We'll get 6 here. What about oxygen? AR of oxygen, 16. We have 1 oxygen. So we'll multiply 1 by 16. We'll get 16. If you add up these, you will get 46. So A will be the right answer in this case. I'm reading the other statements for your convenience. the reaction produces two different products. Now we'll get only one product, so this is wrong. C, the reaction occurs when ethene gas is bubbled into cold water in the presence of an acidic catalyst. No, this is all again wrong. D, the reaction is a redox reaction. This is again wrong. This is not a redox reaction because the charges or the oxidation number does not change for each element here. 38, ethanoic acid is made by reacting ethanol with acidified potassium magnate. 7, which type of reaction occurs when ethanol reacts with acidified potassium magnate? This is oxidation. Ethanol converting into ethanoic acid, it means it's oxidation reaction. So only C will be the right answer. 13.9. Which structure represents pterylene? Pterylene contains the linkage C double bond O. So in choice A, it does not have this linkage. Choice B also, it contains oxygen linkage. In choice C, we have this linkage. Choice C is right. I'm looking at the choice D for your convenience. Again, we don't have this linkage. So D is also incorrect. 40. The equation shows the formation of a polymer called Kevlar. So the Kevlar is produced along with the elimination of a water molecule. Which row describes Kevlar? How the polymer is formed? Is it addition polymerization or condensation polymerization? There's a loss of water molecules, so it must be condensation polymerization. So either C is correct or D is correct. Both A and B are incorrect. So type of polymer, the type of polymer is we will find out by looking at the linkage. We have amide linkage. This is amide linkage. So we have polyamide. C will be the right answer here. Thanks for watching. Press like and share my videos. Give comments for more videos. Subscribe to my channel. Press the bell icon.